Hello and welcome back to Ryuga Gotoku 4. And last time, remember, we cleared Kiryu's chapter, which is, first part of his chapter, which is Reunion. Now we're going to overwrite chapter 4, Tanimura, and go into chapter 2, to Kamurocho. Leaving already, Machan. You know, Zasha, you've been a better friend to me than I've ever been to you. Don't be ridiculous. You know that's not true. I'm just sorry the truth turned out to be so harsh. Your father murdered by another man on the force. I can barely believe it. You're telling me. Something about all this doesn't sit well with me. How will your father's spirit ever find peace? I think you'll be just fine. Chief Hisai, Suguchi-san. They were tired of being used by Munakata and Katsuragi all these years. The two of them spent their whole lives serving others. Their final moments, those were theirs, and theirs alone. They went following their own brand of justice. Machan. Suguchi-san must have known, telling me the truth of what happened 25 years ago was signing his own death warrant. But he did it anyway. Chief Hisai. He took his own life in order to spare you, me, and Meiho. That explains why he did into... It explains what he said into the phone before he shot himself. Both of them will be dealt with. Yeah, Chief Hisai told Munakata I was dead, so he stopped coming after me. He spared my life so I could do what's right. So that I could do what he never could. You mean bring Munakata down? Exactly. But how are you going to do that, Machan? Munakata is one of the most powerful men in one of the top police institutions in the world. Well, I don't think I'll be getting much help from my fellow officers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ni hao. Akiyama-san. Shit's really hit the proverbial fan. You're telling me. Anyway, what's up? You wouldn't swing by here without good reason. You know, sometimes it's depressing how sharp you are. What happened? District Attorney goons showed up in my office, started tearing the place apart, seems. Not to mention, they chucked me out on the street. Wait, they're investigating Sky Finance? What grounds? They said they're looking into some kind of coercion. The exact terms eluding me at the moment. Anyway, issues my test. They said I'm forcing people to do stuff they don't want to do in exchange for money. Classic coercion case, I guess. It's like I could hear the words coming out of the DA's mouth himself. Anyway, I didn't know where else to turn, but I thought I'd drop by here. Looks like I caught you at a bad time, though. Want me to come back later? No, your timing actually couldn't be better. Yeah, I need a hand with something, Akiyama-san. March 13th, 5 p.m. We're back to old stomping grounds.
一見普通だが、どうやらいつものカムロ町って感じじゃないな。あんまり悠長にしている暇はなさそうだ。すぐにあんたのお兄さんを探そう。だが、とりあえずその前に、あんたに言っておきたいことがある。ちょっとついてきてくれ。
Can't think of a better place to talk than New Serena. Yasuko-san. There's a bar near here that I used to go to back in the day. We could catch our breath there for a bit. Okay, I'll follow your lead.
天下一通りってここじゃん。あれ見てあれ。ゲートってここだよな。もっとあっちなの。カムロ町着いたよ。ゲートってここだよな。カムロ町か。ここからカムロ町だよ。
What's this truck doing here? Someone moving? Head up the stairs in the alley, round back, and tear Sky Finance to shreds. We're not leaving until we haul out every last document they got. Whatever they try and say, just tell them we're under orders from the district attorney's office. That's all they need to know. Now get a move on. Gotta get to New Serena.
Irasshai. Kiryu! Ate-san. 久しぶりだな。
What's going on, Kiryu? You show up in a guy's bar and don't even drop him a line first. Sorry for not letting you know, Tate-san. I have some business in town. Work never ends for the X-Force chairman, eh? You got that right. Anyway, this is Yasuko Saito. I'm here helping her with a little something.
Domo.
Nice to meet you. Oh, pleasure's all mine. She's a knockout, Kiryu. How'd you end up bringing a girl like her back here, huh? Whatever you're thinking, I guarantee you've got the wrong idea. Let's leave it at that. By the way, where's Mama? Yeah, I'm very weak. Family trouble, you know how it goes. And you're holding down the fort while she's gone. Yep. Real pain. What my other work. But she insists we keep it open for the regulars. Lucky for us that she does. Now, Kiryu, what's this little something you need to take care of? Oh, right. You mind taking a seat? Yes, Crystal. Please. I just need to ask you something before we head out to find your brother. Okay. So, what does you want to ask me? Sorry if this is blunt. But why do you need to see your brother so bad? Bad enough to murder for it. Wait, you what? Kiryu's son, is this really the best place to... Don't worry about Dante-san. He's an ex-detective, yeah. But we can trust him, I promise. He never turned you in without hearing what you had to say first. Isn't that right, Dante-san? Well, Yeah, that's right. Now, tell me the truth, Yasuko-san. Why would you go so far for your brother? Yasuko-san. Come on. It's because Taiga's everything to me. I owe him my life. What? I'm serious. If it weren't for him, I would have died years ago. Go on. Have you ever heard of a living donor kidney transplant? Oh yeah, you read about those things all the time. It's when they give you kidneys from one of your relatives, right? They say you only need one after all. Right. Truth of it is, I'm the recipient of one of those living donor transplants. And your brother's the one who gave it, yeah. That's what you meant when you said you loved your wife. Yes. Hold on. Getting a transplant like that from your sibling isn't all that uncommon. I'm not judging or anything, but do you really owe him for that much just for a kidney? It's not that simple. Think you can explain? The kidney I got, it wasn't Taiga's. He wasn't a match. What? Different blood types? Well, yes, but... But why? Why can't you get the transplant from your brother? Yasuko-san. I think I get what's going on here. Oh, you and Taiga aren't actually siblings. Kiryu! He's right. Taiga's my stepfather's son from his prior marriage, while my mother had me before she and my stepfather ever even met. Then where'd you find a match? Since my mother had already passed, Taiga tracked down my biological father and begged him to donate his kidney to me. Saito. Beyond the regular difficulty of finding a kidney donor, my blood type is extremely rare. A direct relative was my only hope of a match. Once Taiga learned that, he spent every waking moment of his life scouring the sea until he found my father. He was only 15 years old at the time. Still just a kid. I had honestly given up hope before my mother died. She told me my father was nothing more than an abusive drunk with no chance of ever changing. Why does that sound so familiar to me? Based on what I knew, it seemed likely he was already dead. But even if he wasn't, I didn't want to live knowing I owed my life to such a horrible man. At the time, I would rather have died than continue on carrying a part of him inside me. But Taiga wouldn't take no for an answer. He said no matter what happened, he would take care of me. Then he found your dad? Yes. Well, where was he? Kansai. Started working for a Yakuza organization called the Omi Alliance, handling the dirty jobs no one else wanted to touch. Omi? That's right. Taiga went alone to Kansai, knowing full well that my father was Yakuza. But let me guess. They tried to extort him. Exactly. Yakuza through and through. My father demanded a massive sum of money in exchange for one of his kidneys. How much cash are we talking? 30 million yen. 30 That's a ton now. That's a fortune back then. How was a kid ever supposed to get his hands on that kind of money. He wasn't. That was the point. But Taiga didn't give up. He started fighting thugs in the streets of Kamurocho, trying to scrape together whatever funds he could. That'll never work. Not for cash like that. It didn't. Not until Sasai-san from the Tojo clan stepped in. He gave Taiga the 30 million under one condition. He joined the Sasai family. So that's how he ended up in the Tojo. All that time, Taiga never turned his back to me. Even when it seemed like all hope was lost, he supported me. He dropped out of high school, gave up on his dream of becoming a teacher, even joined the Yakuza for me. So that's what you meant when you said you own your life. That's right. He's everything to me. Not only did Taiga literally save my life, but he gave me the will to keep on living. Yasuko-san.
正直言うと、兄が18人殺した犯人とか、そうじゃないとか、真犯人が別にいるとか、そんなのはどうでもいいんです。私にとってお兄ちゃんはお兄ちゃんだから。
あんたにはここで待っていてもらう。少しこの店で頭を冷やした方がいい。
え？あ？何言ってんだキリュウ。こんなに切実に会いたがってるってのに。
安子さん、もし冴島がすでに死んでいたとしたら、あんたどうするつもりだ？死ぬ気なんじゃないの？え？
Yasuko-san, you keep saying you owe Taiga your life. And I get it. We all rely on you. It's hard to keep going without someone loving you, supporting you, pushing you onward. But in your case, Taiga became more than that. He's not just your support. He's your reason to keep living. I know life hasn't been easy for you. Losing your parents is one of the worst pains imaginable. You had to bear that burden at a far younger age than most. Oh, that is so true. It is the worst pains imaginable. My mom stayed around until she was damn near 75. Around 76. She was a month away from turning 76. That is like that's the hardest pain for me. Losing my mom. Losing my dad was one thing. But losing my mom, oh. But having a hard life doesn't excuse the way you lived. Not that I have any right to tell her. I made my fair share of mistakes. Kiryu. I understand why you feel so strongly, but that emotion has led you to some bad action, some bad decisions. It's not a stretch to say it's completely clouded your judgment. So, I need you to stay here while I go figure out where your brother is. It's for your own good. But, Kiryu, Don't worry, I'll find him. And I'll make sure you two are reunited. I promise. But for now, you just need to be patient. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Yasuko-san. Take care of her for me, will you? You even have to ask. Yay! Yes, I know. I know how it all works. So where to find Saito? Oh, Saki. What's wrong? There's something I need to tell you. Couldn't say it. Yasuko-san. You bet. She found out about this. She just ended up getting herself into more trouble. Well, what is it? Well, you only just got here and you probably haven't noticed, but the whole town is kind of on edge lately. Because of Saito. Partially, I'm sure. But there's more to it than that. Word on the street is Majima and Saitama linked up a few days ago. What? Yep. I hear Majima had his boys lined the whole damn street to keep the cows off Saito. So they already met. Speaking of, Dante-san, do you know where I can find Majima-san? I need to talk to him as soon as possible. Not just about Saito. Majima-san might be able to tell me more about the connections between the top police brass, Jinbu, and the Tojo clan. Police? What are you talking about? Sorry, I can't say much more than that. Just know that people are gunning for the Tojo. And no matter what's going down, I need to hear Majima-san's side of the story. Alright, as I heard, he's taking root up at the top floor of the Millennium Tower. Starting there's your best bet. Great. Thanks, Dante. Got me. Rematch from 4 years ago. Kiryu, come to Yoshida batting center. Let's finish what we started 4 years ago. 4 years ago, huh? That could be just about anything. So find out what it's about if I drop by Yoshida batting center. Look, I get where you're coming from. Just calm down for 1 second, Shinji. You don't get a damn thing! You're too soft, man! You know the rules, you your son. If the customer ducks out on their bill, it's the host's responsibility. Mitsurugi knew that when he let his girl run up that huge tab. You're not wrong, those are the rules. I've seen it happen time and time again in the kids. Sure, I'm being easy on Mitsu. He deserves a little slack with how hard he works. Besides, the kid's a real high earner for us. Just gotta let this one mistake slide. You'll learn from it. And you'll all be better off in the long run. For now, yeah, of course, I'm gonna help. And what? Stardust just gotta eat the 5 mil he lost? He'll pay it. Don't worry. Just not yet. And then with all that at once, we'll bankrupt the poor kid. Come on, you gonna bail everyone who fucks up from now on? Stardust will go under and blink of an eye. Kazuki-san will never let this bullshit slide. Hey, Yuya. Problem so big you had to take it outside.
Oh, Kiryu-san.
didn't know you were back in town. Just for a while. Just for a bit while I was at those places. Well, I would have dropped with a gift or two if you let me know first. Oh, sorry. You know each other for too long to be worried about those kind of formalities. By the way, everything's going at the club. You and that kid didn't really look like you were seeing eye to eye. Sorry, you didn't see that Kiryu-san. So, what's going on? It's just us we have. Mitsu let one of his customers run out on a 5 million yen tab. Ouch. I hear that's a pretty common thing now. It is. Mitsu is one of the hard workers we got too. I can't even begin to tell you how much business he brought in. He just got kind of unlucky this time, so I want to give him a hard hand somehow if I can. That's it, you know. I just don't know, Kiryu-san. You think I'm too soft on him? Shinju seems to think so. Pretty sure Kazuki-san called me soft at least once too. Is wanting to help one of my hosts really so bad? Yeah. But, hey, you don't need to hear all this. I should be getting back inside. Anyway, gotta do my part to keep Stardust the top host club in Kamurocho. I appreciate you letting me near though, Kiryu-san. Thanks. Maybe I should head inside and see what Kazuki has to say about this. Tomaki here. It's been ages. Kiryu, if you're here in Kamurocho, come see me. I'll be waiting in my dojo in the Dragon Palace. Touch from Master Tomaki. What if you want one of those apprentices like this? Tomaki Dojo's inside Dragon Palace on Park Boulevard. I should probably stop by when I have the time. You know what? Let's take care of that first. Sir. Spider kick! Oh my gosh, I have to... Oh. Ami baton. Sounds like something the girls at the club would be into. Because I want to take care of these. What? Sit your ass down, Quasimodo. Not even worth the heat, dude. Not even worth the heat. Calm down, okay? Nothing to feel crabby when you're hungry, because your brain speeds up at the release of adrenaline as it tries to raise blood sugar. That's, very informative? In other words, there's a whole lot of adrenaline running through our system right now, if you get what I'm saying. Huh? Oh, it's really nothing. Okay, it's actually something, but I'll take care of it somehow. Sure. No, wait. Sorry, but but I really do need some help here. What kind of help? You see, I was just about to deliver these guys their lunches. I work delivery part-time. And thing is, I crashed my bike. You know, totally wrecked the thing. Their lunches got wrecked too. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. First of all, quit dragging random people into this. You sure know how to call the scene, kid. But, wait. I'm sorry, buddy. Don't worry about this. No! Don't go! Help me out, here! Man, how do I keep getting dragged into these things? Are you really sure the lunches are ruined? I guess the rice is still pretty much edible, but the side dishes are a complete loss. Nobody wants a lunch of just rice, right? Sure, it's simple and zen all that, but you gotta have side dishes. Obviously. Then why don't you go pick up some side dishes around here? It's kind of expensive, but it's your responsibility after all. Oh, man, that is like the perfect idea. Why did I think of that? You're a genius, man. Good one, buddy. All right. Well, good luck. Thanks, man. No! The fuck now? Sorry, it looks like I hurt my leg in that crash. Ouch, my leg must be broken. It hurts like hell when I put my weight on it. If it was broken, you couldn't stand up. Anyways, I really feel bad asking you and all, but could you go and get the food for me? Guess I gotta see this through. Fine, kid. I'll be out. Really? Dude, you mean it? This kid's starting to get on my nerves. What kind of lunch was it supposed to be? It was a curry lunch. Like I said, rice is still okay. The sauce is a mess. Curry, so I guess that's what I should go look for. Sorry, buddy. We really hate to put you out like this. Yeah, sorry about this. No, you're not. But could you make it quick? Yeah. Just wait here. Pretty sure there's a restaurant or something right here that has it.
今日はがっつり食いたいですね。ね。じゃあな。
Kinda got abilities. You don't get a stomp, you get a double. You know what happened when people just pass by me and I happen to not to mention brush them? This. And this. Building and make construction. I think the homeless recreation place called the Dragon Palace is in here. Guess I'll check it out. To dojo. My favorite disciple has finally returned. It's been quite a while. Yeah, looks like you're doing well as always. You left Kamurocho without saying goodbye. Again. I had to hear about the whole thing from someone else. I apologize. It wasn't best of times. Well, I'm happy to see you're safe. By the way, Kiryu, have you been keeping up with your training? Well, I guess I haven't been really training as hard as I should recently. I thought so. You may be a master of the Komaki martial arts, but technique with us without daily practice. Unbelievable, and you haven't even bothered to update your blog with all your revelations. Wait, you read my blog? Of course I do. What kind of master would I be if I didn't know when my beloved disciple discovers new techniques? I guess. But can you even use the internet? My apprentices kept bickering about how they could never get in touch with me, so I had to buy a cell phone. I even used it to text you earlier. You don't say. I assume you had your princess there for you. I am going out of my way to operate these unfamiliar devices, so the least you could do is update the blog of yours. Okay. I'll update it if I see anything else. But I look forward to reading your blog. But enough about that. If you haven't been keeping up with your training, you should practice here. Practice? That's right. What we'll need most is not new techniques, but strengthening your basics. I will revive that weak and untrained body of yours by retraining you with the basics. Basics are the foundation of everything, I guess. Precisely. If you would like to practice here, I'll give you a helping hand. Tell me if you're interested. I'll do that. I'll come back to you when I have time. Good. I'll be waiting. Seems like Master Kamurocho is looking forward to my blog. Better find some revelations and update it. But you know what? We might as well just get this out of the way. Practice is simple. All you have to do is fight around with one of my apprentices. I will then assess your performance and give you advice. Yeah, got it. Well then, let's get started. Fight! Good. We've seen enough. You're just as good as I remember you. Looks like your age isn't holding you back either. I can say the same for you. Alright. I'm going to tell you what I noticed while watching. I see. Your powers of perception never failed to impress, Master Kamurocho. Your advice is right on the mark. Well, I'm not in this business just for show. So, tell me, are your instincts returning too? Yeah, thanks to your advice, I'm starting to remember how to move my body again. I feel like a new fighter now. Thank you, Master. Unarmed attack power increase. Slacking on will eat away at your skills. You must never forget to keep training. Go now, my disciple. I'm looking forward to reading your next book. This session I will analyze your movements when using complex, stronger techniques. Your opponent is a tough one this time. You shall as many special techniques as you like. However, not using them will not disqualify you. I will observe your movements, and give you advice just the same. Okay, well, let's get started. Fight! Heat action power increase. By the way, have you forgotten some of your techniques? Yeah, there's some I can't remember because I'm not using them for a while. You may have forgotten them, but chances are your body has it. It will come back to you. However, that doesn't apply to techniques from the channels. Remember this? It's the black channel. You gave it to me before. Why do you have it now? Stop screwing around! I gave it to you, and you just forget it here at the dojo. That's ridiculous. I'm sure I took it home with me. Huh. You really took the cover with you. This is a new cover that I had to get as a replacement. Sorry. Well, I guess there's no use in getting fussy about it now. Here, and make sure to take it with you this time. You remember Hidden Blade Hook. Raging Bull. You better not lose it this time. Come back soon. Your opponent this time is a weapons specialist. Observe him and you will learn how to maneuver yourself efficiently in armed combat. You may choose to use weapon or fight unarmed. I give you advice, just saying. Okay. Well, I want to get every bit of training I can out of this. That's fast. Scariest thing about using a weapon is the possibility of being used by the weapon. Take care it does not happen to you. I see. Alright. I'll tell you what I know about you. Master Komaki, you sure do know a lot about weapons. Don't underestimate my knowledge. One can only add true depth to that combat by first knowing the characteristics of all weapons. So, tell me, are your ACs returning to you? Yeah, thanks to your advice, I'm starting to remember how to handle weapons. Feel like a new fighter now. Thank you, Master. Weapon attack power increase. By the way, Kiryu, don't you have something you need to say to me? I think I've already expressed my gratitude. It's not like you to be so persistent, Master. No, you fool! I'm not some kind of simpleton who casts things for every little thing. Didn't you notice anything when I gave you the black journal last time? What do you mean? Enough already! You didn't even read it, did you? Just look at this. Is that white journal? That's right! You just left the black journal here with the white journal when you left. Oh god, he's the greatest American hero. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. Unbelievable. Here, do not forget it this time. You got the white journal. You remember Mini Long Sword, Sly Wolf. Should probably ask. Did you ever forget any other journals here? Good. I'm glad you were interested in fighting disaster later. Yes, in fact, you did. But they aren't here anymore. What do you mean? Well, I didn't know that cell phones were so expensive. I was short on funds, so I had to sell a few of them to pay for it. You sold journals as secret techniques to buy a cell phone. You don't need any journal. The techniques live in me. That loss is nothing compared to the losing the apprentice that was supposed to learn them. Well, you probably have a point there. Enough talk. I have given you all journals I have to give, as well as all the advice I have in me. I just told you everything I know. What? Is that it for training? A bit more lax than usual, don't you think? You have already mastered my style. I have nothing left to teach you. Practice every day, and do not forget the knowledge acquired here. I understand. Thank you for everything. I don't need any thanks. I look forward to reading your blog. And for him, it's just only 2. Guess it's time to leave. 2 seconds. Gotta look up these revelations. Okay, everybody, let's get that perfect shot. Looking for that perfect shot, and I have the newsletter for you. This week brings 2 beauties. First up, we have a kidnapping in Kamurocho. An innocent child in danger. The culprit has escaped to the rooftops. Best of luck to the sexy detective on his trail. And for number 2, a plastic mag charges out at the Popo in Nakamichi Alley. Let's drink responsibly, folks. Alcohol won't make you into a superhero. Okay, everybody, let's get that perfect shot. I Thank you, Matt. Okay. The first one is at the eastern rooftops. What? Okay, now it's the southeast part.
あれは
もう諦めなさい。
うるせえ。こいつがどうなってもいいのか。
答えなさい。仕掛けた爆弾の線、赤を切るの？青を切るの？
早く銃を下ろせ。こいつがどうなってもいいのか。
I know it's off kilter, but she really gave him the whole one too.
ひらめいた。定型が来た。
Oh no! Oh no! The essence of merciless throwing. Revelation. Kamurocho has a treasure trove of revelations. This time it was the actions of a female detective who chased down a cowardly man that sparked my revelation. The man was holding a boy hostage. But that boy came up with a surprise attack of his own. The detective wouldn't let the criminal fall, though. She picked him back up and finished him off, but man, that kid was amazing. He'd be a good match for Taiga back in Okinawa. The essence of merciless throwing. So we got one. Kiryu only has two, so let's get that other one. motor. I got a little something for you. Son, you just got ass whipped 20 times over. Nakamichi Alley. Let's see, Nakamichi. I know Nakamichi. Is it right here?
あれは
ねえ、ええやんか。
ちょっとやめて。
そんなこと言わんと付き合ってよ。
話して。
その手を離しなさい。
Oh dear.
あ？女性が迷惑しているではないかい。そのにそれなさい。何やった？言ってもわからないようだね。ではかかっていきなさい。てめえ。おい！
Oh. A strong hit after a taunt, huh?
ひらめいた。定型が来た。
That's it? Necktie Man! Alcohol is a scary thing. Oh shit. Sometimes it can change a weak, faint-hearted man into the bravest of men. One drunk man called out to another who was persistently coming on to a woman. The drunk then settled the score with a crushing counter kick. That brave drunk saved that woman tonight. I think I'll call him Necktie Man, messenger of justice. Essence of taunting. You have obtained all the revelations. Congratulations. You are worthy of the title Inspiration King. I have a prize for you. Come to Naomi's palace. The fortune teller at the south end of Tenkaichi Street. I'll give it to you then.
「
I mean, we're on the south end of, we're in Taiga Street, but the south end. Two seconds here. Okay. So this is Naomi's palace. I never would have figured that shit out. What's up, Bob? Hey, I'm Bob Utsunomiya. Let's see what I got for you. This stone will save you from death, but only once. Don't think I need it, but you can never tell. Welcome. What can Naomi's amazing psychic powers do for you today? Wait, you're only here on a whim, aren't you? I can tell just by gazing upon you. The great Naomi does not provide her services to such foolhardy customers. My readings are not cheap, you see. Try talking to the sad sack next to me. It might actually be worth your while. Okay, so you're a crock of shit then. Thanks. Alright. They finally got the dude.
真島の兄さん。真島の兄さん。桐生ちゃん。おい、どこへ行く？勝手に動くな。何があったんだ。うまいことはめられてしもうた。これでしばらく身動きが取れへん。誰にやられた？大悟や。なんだって？大島大悟や。大悟が。おい、勝手に話すな。そこの君を下がりなさい。公務執行妨害で逮捕するぞ。急ぎや桐生ちゃん。全部の事件はつながっとる。25年前のやつも100億の事件も安子ちゃんのやつもや。なんだと。このままやと俺らの道場会が潰されてまう。それに今は安子ちゃんが危ない。お前しかおらん。あとは頼んだで。
Isn't it always so? With that, that'll do it for this episode of Ryuga Gotoku 4. For the next part, we're going to be dealing with the other two missions. Basically, we're done with Kamurocho, and next time it will be Encounter. So next time, we deal with the Encounter. So stay tuned, more of Ryuga Gotoku 4 right after this. Thanks so much for watching.